Good afternoon, and many thanks to our panel for setting the scene for this session. We're going to focus for the next half hour or so on the future trends, opportunities, and challenges facing business. What are our panelists doing to make their companies future-proof? What trends do they see emerging that have a bearing on their businesses? Are they mainly political, environmental, social, technological, or cultural trends? And what's changed for them since the recession? Our panelists have already addressed some of these issues, but let's unpack them further and get to the heart of what makes their companies succeed and what makes them game changers. Before we start, a brief word or two of introduction, if I may. I'm Susie Walton, a non-executive director on the IoD board. Previously, I was a senior civil servant in government, Cabinet Office and the Ministry of Defence, and relevant to today's discussion, I looked after horizon scanning in the Prime Minister's Strategy Unit. I'm also a chartered director, a qualification I highly recommend, and I'm the Deputy Chairman of the Royal Society for the Encouragement of Arts, Manufacturers and Commerce, the RSA, a think tank. I'm also on the board of HEFCI, which is the funder and regulator of universities, and I'm a mother of 6. I like to mention that as it's the hardest role of all. Now, Sebastian, Dido, Jeremy and James, thank you very much for your opening remarks. I wonder if I could start us off with a question about resilience. Resilience against the low probability, high impact shocks that can disrupt your businesses. When I was in central government, we did a lot of risk modelling, but 9/11 was not predicted. It's a dramatic example, but it's one that stayed with me. So how do you try to predict, to model, to scan the environment in which you operate?